Hey everybody, it's Q here. Welcome to my channel if you found it. I'm just going to dive into a quick all signs reading, but this pre-shuffle here is just staring right at me. So I wanted to just dive into, I guess, a normal length reading. So let's dive right into it. Take what resonates, toss the rest. You can flip rolls in this. I have no idea what's here, so I'll find out the title and whom we're targeting as we go through the reading here. But we have strength on the bottom here. And this lady is fearless. We have communication in the air that I see, and a nurturance of that which is fearful. It's all like making a pet out of the thing that we feared. Weird. But they're surrounded by fearlessness. This lady is fearless as she has glowing red hair and is topless, exposing herself in public, and doesn't worry about it. It's being naturally whom one is versus like the pretense of holding up a facade in order to like show that one is fearless. But she is actually fearless. So it's a difference between faking it and making it, I guess. I don't know. But that's just screaming at me as this sensor is that right? Sensor is feeding purifying smoke into the air, I'm noticing. So a lot of information on that card there for me for just one card of a pre-shuffle. So I have no idea what's underneath here, so let's find out together. Again, take what resonates, toss the rest, and let's find out together. All right, fearlessness is coming in with the Leo energy, strength. Birds are in the air as one's mind is trying to keep one bound. And remember, the devil is always up here creating the thorns and the illusions that keep us bound. But focus on that light there, that light of the hummingbird and its fast beating heart. Open your heart chakra and what that means to you. If you don't know, you can look it up and kind of get a sense of it, but I feel like that just means its own thing as I say it. The heart chakra will allow one to be loving and not expect anything in return. And that's big L love versus connections. So if you find yourself enthorned or entangled in one's mind, just look towards your heart and it'll lead you out. Guiding light. That Capricorn moon energy is still bleeding through everywhere, and it's designed to help people remove resistances and look at what is actually real. As you can see, this lady has pulled off her mask and actually just staring at it and asking themselves, why am I even wearing this anymore? Goes in hand to bookend with this strength card expressing real versus facade fearlessness. So as one contemplates that, hold your hand up to the sky and draw in that moon energy, and it'll help you get out of these barriers, because that's its design and its purpose. As the death card comes up underneath it, and this is the death. It's an end. It's Ten Sword-esque energy. But what's nice about the death card is that it goes past the Ten Swords energy of an end to something and creates a rebirth. Because nothing can die. The only thing that can die in this universe is one's ego. That's the only death possible, because energy cannot be destroyed. It only just transforms into something else. As the phoenix catches fire and becomes a young, vibrant youth. I love it. Look at all that light energy coming out there. I like it. Nice. I want to say the world card, but all I see is the moon. Still there against the worrying sky. But we have the Empress there focusing on a wish and hoping that all move into this new cycle, fearless, reborn, and facing what was facade and what was not. What a beautiful pre-reading there. So I like it. Out of curiosity, I want to see. Yeah. Walk away from the old and walk towards the new with the 8 cups there. 8 broken cups to 9 wish fulfillment cups. apply that to different things here as well too, but it's moving away from and taking one of those cups and going towards the left. I like it. Let's roll this back in here. We'll do a reading as the Emperor wants to pop out. All right, Emperor, you're going to be our overall energy for this. The Emperor here is balanced, or finding balance, discovering balance, mainly focusing on the manifestation of their wishes. Again, those 8 cups moving towards 9 cups, wish fulfillment. Becoming grounded as roots grow from their feet. Get grounded and manifest one's wishes. I like that as our overall energy. Popping out, and underneath that is the star at the bottom of the deck now. Well, the Emperor is manifesting their wishes and healing. I see healing more so on this card than normal. All those fish in the air. So we have Aries energy there and Piscean energy here. Or not Pisces, oh, Freudian slip. I guess all those fish are talking to me. Aquarius energy. But those are just zodiac signs. Everybody has multiple things in their chart, sun signs, Venus, and, you know, moons. But take what resonates to you, because it doesn't matter what sign you are. Heal up. Manifest those wish. And move forward into the new world. Back to that pre-shuffle. Okay, we got 3 poppers out. So let's just see what they are. Oh, the return of the pre-shuffle there with the 8 swords. Sorry for shaking the camera there. Got miserliness and clutching there. That dragon needs to unfold its wings and say, fuck it. Move into the new world. I like it. It's a little warm in here. And 4 swords on the bottom. What's that? Oh, that 8 swords wants to stay out. Well, we'll pull it out as I see the star and the sun here. I see the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. I'll just point them out, but these want to come out, so let's pull them out. This is just going to be unstructured. I like it. Underneath that now is the Lovers. So Gemini energy rolls out here too, and just an elevated coupling of the 2 of Cups. And growing the fruit of passion. It's the first time I'm seeing that apple grow from that root there. As all your spirit guides are trying to pull you towards what is worth pouring love into. And I see the birds in flight taking away the crowns that make us feel like we have to hold our head high when we should just grab our wish. One does not have to be king in order to be loved. And birds in flight, I see that. So messages in the air. And also it's the first time I noticed in the stained glass that the sun is there. And I like that the sun wanted to come out with this card as well too. So more Leo energy, fire, passion, as we're getting close to Leo season here on July 15th. More birds in flight, spirit guides trying to get you to get warm and sunny. And the crown chakra is opening up and allowing the divine in on this individual as their like aura. I don't know. All I see is the sun is just as bright coming off of that person's head as the sun in the sky. So perhaps y'all need to get out in the sun if y'all have been cooped up. It's summertime. Get out there. Let's see. Well, let's just see what happens here with these. We got the Hierophant, Taurian energy, rooted in what is real is the divine. And the Hierophant is the priest energy, or just like stability, the law card, like real law. The law of the universe, which is also akin to the universe itself. The divine is the unmanifest. And out of the unmanifest, the manifest can arise. The divine has no personality, no individuality. It is the space, it is the nothingness in which all things can arise. So when you get mad at God, you can't get mad at God at the space. You are that divine. You are that manifester. Own that. So when you're mad, you're literally mad at yourself. So, however, everybody's calling out for God to come down from his throne and help. But that isn't how it works. But seemingly, there's something new in the air. The divine came down, is put itself in a body, and it's just like calling everything out for what it is. And I feel like that's interesting. Yeah, it's kind of like love. If people really knew what love, big L was, they most likely probably wouldn't want it, because it requires you to be real. And as I've been talking to my random individuals in parks and corners and wherever I'm standing and being, I'm broadcasting that let's be real in this new world. It saves so much time. Yeah, I don't really know how to relay that. I feel like the cry of what they think was the divine to come down and actually do something with all its almighty power and everything and save those and that. I'm just all like, I set that up with karma calibrating at 999. But okay. Sounds like y'all need a new avatar. The avatars come down. Interesting. Alright, well, let's just roll in. A decision has been made. The Two Swords is always like weighing the differences between two paths. It's like a crossroad energy. Holding the sword of truth and the sword of truth that's an illusion in their head. So the sword of falsehood, I guess. So a decision is being made as the heart dangles by a string. I like that it's coupled here with the Eight of Swords, because that hummingbird that's in the Eight of Swords is the hummingbird here in the Two of Swords, focusing on the heart. So a decision's been made. All right, coupling here with a star is, I want to turn it over, but I'm pulled to mention again the overall energy behind all of this is the Emperor here. The Emperor is crossing all this energy here. So even for the divine feminines, reach into your masculine energy as well too, and be bold. Boldness, and it's a good time to be bold right now. Summertime. Be bold. Say what you want. With truth. No facade. No fakeness. Because you can't get what you don't ask for. We're doing a full reading. I've been so quick to compress these into 1 minute, and it's kind of nice to dive back into this. Upside down, or is right side up? Yep. That strength card from the beginning of our pre-shuffle returns. As Leo energy, all I see is the lion there, standing fierce, guarding its manifestation, its wish. The orb that the Emperor is holding here is the orb that the lion is protecting there. And the orb and the Emperor there is a wish being formed. The star card. Yeah, it's all checking itself out, and I like that. So fearlessly protect your wish, your desires, and stand by your person, your connection, your pet, whatever, and whatever you want to stand with, be it sentinel, so they feel fearless as well too. Create the atmosphere that one can be completely honest and have no fear about expressing such. I like it. So let's pull these down here. We'll pull these over here, and we'll clarify them out. I want 2 more cards here, so let's shuffle this up, see if anything pops out. Got the world on the bottom again, with that moon just again sailing gracefully across this worrying sky. Step into this new world. It's different. And I think everybody's starting to notice that as I go wandering about the city. I see everybody just stepping into this new. Some are terrified, and some are just beaming with love and just light. It's passions in the air, as I've seen couples just not being distracted by other things. They're all in. It's just beautiful. I also saw a dog today. It was off their leash. It's 2 dog things. And he's just an old man. And I watched him do exactly what I was doing, and I began to weep. I was like, you enjoy your next body. You've earned the right to be a human. Or whatever we'll call it. The land of choice. Interesting words are coming out of this one's mouth. So yeah, let's give us 2 cards here. The Hanged Man. The Divine, the Spirit, has put one in this position. It's kind of different from the Hermit energy. Hermit energy is like Hanged Man, but it's one's self-put and one's divine put. And the Divine's put one up in this tree so all the blood can rush to the correct head and give one a new perspective. Even the spirits are hanging upside down around you so you don't feel out of place and trying to give you the advice one needs so one can be happy, manifest wishes, be real in what they are with the Hierophant, make a solid decision, and be fearless in that decision. I like it. I like that all that energy is bookending the things that get in its way. 8 Swords, decisions. All right. Second card. The King of Pentacles, the White Dragon, holder of the seed. That seed's glowing bright, just like the sun. And all these couples I'm seeing, there's about to be a lot of babies being born because everybody's holding back, wanting to create life. But there's a line. You got to start clearing out the line. Everybody make babies. It's okay. If we are fearlessly stepping into a new world, that world was, I don't know if I want to bring a kid up into this world. Well, change the world and bring those spores into it. I've seen a couple here or there, and I've seen like a couple, I guess like outings of children. And the thing that first comes to mind is, hi, future. And it just makes me smile because the world they're going to inherit is so much different from the world that I inherited. And that, yeah, you can hear how I'm starting to weep just thinking of that. It's beautiful. It's also grounded, stable. And with grounding and stability, those children can come into the world. Now that means children can be wishes as well too. Not necessarily a spore or a little baby or a kid. It's our wishes are our children. And they can grow out of stability here. From that new perspective, and happiness, and grounded in the divine. I'm inspired to stay in this deck here. Let's just keep rolling out here. We're at 18 minutes. Let's give us another 2 minutes here. All right, there we go. Page of Cups jumps on the bottom here. We'll look at that in a second. And it's the Novice card at expressing love, emotion, empathy. That Novice at the cup. But she's focusing in on the light that it's producing in this deep ocean. I don't like to always mention with this card here because it just radiates off of it for me is forgive yourself. Apologize to yourself for all the hurdles and the difficulties one's been through. And with fearlessness, look at it and say, I'm sorry, but thank you. It's like a gratitude energy. And bring it to others as well too. Sometimes a simple I'm sorry can just alleviate years and years and years of just like negative energy. I don't know what to spin on it from there. Okay, so let's dive into what these cards were. Upside down, right side up. All right. We have the Commitment card, another expression of the sun here in this deck I see, as the sun just radiates off the top of these unicorns here. Stability, union, foundation. The Commitment card, the marriage card, but what I see is happiness manifest. Happiness in the 3D, the real. And it's stable and sanctioned by the, the past, the old world, is supporting and loving of the birth of this new world here. the new coupling. I like that. The other card here is the upside down, right side up, right side up. The King of Wands, that passionate king, goes towards exactly what they want passionately and chases their manifestation, as I see the red orb in the Leo card here into the red orb that's in this King of Wands card here, right beside, oh, look at that, the lion. So I'm getting Leo energy off of that fire sign. It's like this uncolored ghost-like sphinx is being imbued with the energy of life and fearlessness. Those wings just coming off of the shoulders there. I've explained wings to people like this, because we all have them. It's just not feathered and pretty. So they're actually still beautiful, but it's energy exhaust. Because a lot of people just hold on to the energy that comes into them, and then it gets stagnant. Steve's been mentioning lately of the Ace of Cups becoming still water. And anybody that knows anything, you don't drink still water out in nature for sure. And that's what's happened to the energy. It becomes still in our bodies, and it becomes toxic. We have to let the energy flow. And opening up your wings, your exhaust, allows the energy to flow. If you were to take a car and stop up its tailpipe, the engine would not do well. So you got to be able to allow that airflow to come in and out, just like you should with the energy here. Allow the energy to come in, allow it to fill you up and out from the wings. You can even like imagine it like that. Allow the energy to flow back out. And it creates these beautiful colors, very much so like it is in this card here. It's been in the field lately, so I felt like I should give a little more emphasis on that. That allows energy, new energy to come in, because if your cup's full already, well, how are you supposed to have any new? Yeah, I like that. Well, we're at 22 minutes. Went on for a little bit longer. But forgive yourself, apologize to yourself, and with a new perspective, a new way, a new eyes, indulge in emotion and compassion and empathy, and see how beautiful the world actually is. Even when it's muddy and gross, there's always beauty around you. So, everybody wants to divine and says they don't do anything. Well, if you took a breath of air today, think the divine. Even though one doesn't think they came down or just been absent from our life, it literally took all of creation for you to inhale that breath of air. And you breathe all day. All of creation. Think of that. All of time had to happen in order for the conditions of an atmosphere for one human or entity to inhale. I like that. So, be nice to the divine. They did a lot of work. It's not the divine's fault that humans projected their anthropomorphized positions onto it and got blamed for it. But it doesn't matter, because that's not what the divine is. God, spirit, universe, flying spaghetti noodle monster. Alright, let's cut the deck and see what happens there. As we have self-punished, another energy that's been heavy in the air lately. Self-punishment is the absence of those wings that I just talked about. If that person just let the energy flow back out of them, they could see the butterfly trying to bring happiness right in front of them. For even that butterfly, as light as they are, isn't held back from the gravity that's cracking the very foundation of this building from self-blame and harm. We punish ourselves harder than anything would ever punish us. A lesson I learned at about 10 years old. I did something that was horrible to my eyes, and I punished myself so hard that my father didn't even punish me. In fact, he told me to stop punishing myself because I was doing it too hard. I'm going to relay that message that I learned at 10 to any individual that finds this video. But the magician underneath it, I like that. The novice at jumping into this world and manifesting what they want. They wish fearlessly. I'm going to leave it at that. So, take what resonates again, toss the rest, cherry pick it if you like, find whatever nugget of truth or wisdom that you have in here. I just was inspired to do a message, so here's a message for y'all. So, again, take what you want, toss it out if you don't need it, and just enjoy pretty pictures and a nice little tail. You can also flip roles, and you can apply it to anything as well, too. Everything is universal. It's not just about people and people. It's sometimes just, you know, jobs. Is that the job I want to be doing? Is it holding me back in my head, etc., etc.? So, yeah, that's good. Well, I'm gonna take a moment of stillness and think of the moon in a bright sky right now. Yes. So, if you find yourself in a dark space, Q's got you.